Alright, so we got some crazy piecewise function here and like a whole lot of questions about it, but man, they're going to go quick and then we're going to knock off like a lot of questions right now. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's find the limit as x goes to -4 of f of x. So let's find the x value of -4. That's happening right here. And we don't have a hole or anything. Our two limits agree that we are going to the y value of 0. So the limit there is 0. Now let's look at -3 from the left. So -3, notice we have that asymptote right there. But from the left, it is going up to positive infinity. From the right, it is also going up to positive infinity. So now I have infinity from the left, infinity from the right. My limit agrees, so the limit at -3 is going to positive infinity. Let's go now to the x value of -1. Notice that there is a hole at -1, and it looks to be a little bit above that y value of -1. So let's go ahead and call that -3/4. And I also wrote this piecewise function, so I do know that is the exact actual limit of that point right there, but it doesn't matter. For this, you're just estimating that to the best of your ability. Now let's look at the x value of +2. Well, at +2, notice our function is defined, f of 2 is defined as +1. But we are talking about the limit of f as f approaches 2, not about what the function's value actually is. Note that they do not have to agree. The limit is just talking about where your function is headed. And we are definitely, most definitely, headed to that hole right at +1. So that limit is going to be +1. Okay, moving now to the x value of 4. Well, that's this point right here on our graph. It exists there. Our graph is continuous, and that value is -1. As x goes to 6, again, now we have that asymptote there. As it goes to 6 from the left, it is going up to positive infinity. As it goes, we can't talk. As it is going to 6 from the right, it is going to negative infinity. So since my two one-sided limits do not agree, this limit is undefined. I will also be fine if you write D and E for does not exist. And finally, limit of this function as x goes to infinity. Well, we are being told that we have that asymptote there at -1 that it's leveling out to. And the same situation over here as we get to negative x values. So -1 for both of those. And, well, we're done. And my bad, I accidentally lied to you earlier. We were talking about the limit as x goes to 2, and I wrote f of 2 equals 1. I can't read that y value there is 2, so that should say f of 2 is 2. But we did interpret the limit correctly. The limit of that function is 1, but the function's value at that point is 2. So it's not continuous, but its limit does exist.